Hey everybody, this is Bert Burger, Sunova Surfboards, and today I'm going to be discussing with you some of the design and performance features of our WAVEHOG. So the WAVEHOG fits into the classification of what we call an everyday board. The ideal customer for this board, as a general rule, look, someone who's learning probably could ride this board because it's just got that little bit more nose area for paddle power. But as a general rule, the demographic that suited this board the best over the years has probably been guys getting into their late 30s and definitely into their 40s or more. What this board has is, if we look at the back end of the board, it pretty much well resembles our Pro shortboard. So it's a high performance back end. The way the rock is set up, the way the outline's set up, it's quite tight and it really resembles a high performance shortboard. But then if we look at the nose area, what we've done is we've just carried a little bit more width into the nose. And so the nose is just a little bit fuller. And so what it does is it just gives you that little bit more paddle power to get up and going. But the rocker in the board, it's typical of a high performance rocker. So we haven't toned down the rocker to make it easy to paddle, because then it wouldn't fit into the pocket as well. So it's got a high performance rocker and a high performance back end, just with this little bit more nose area up front, just to make paddle power a little bit easier. So the type of guys that have liked it over the years have been the guys they've come off a short board or a performance board, and they just want that bit more paddle power, but they don't want to sacrifice on performance, and they still want to be able to go out and surf some decent waves. And I've got a few buddies that have this board, and I'm amazed at how well they rip them in good quality waves, especially in Indo, good waves in Australia. It's a good board. The rail, it's quite refined, it's low, it's a very sort of typical rail shape, you know, softer up the front, blending into a hard edge in the tail. It's just a very reliable performer. You know, you can see here it's relatively refined. It's got the rocker. Here you can see that extra nose area. So it's virtually a performance shortboard with a fuller nose. And even though we have this board from about 6.6 through to 7.6. Traditionally in the past we used to call it a hybrid or a mini Mao. But yeah, look, that's pretty much well it. It's just it's an easy wave catching board that performs to a really high standard for something with a fuller nose. And it's probably, it will suit anyone. It'll suit sort of entry level through to advanced as well. I'd say entry level through to aging advanced surfer is what this board would do. Okay.